Okay, guys. So the case study 11. So we are okay here with a case study. So I'm giving it here today's case study. So guys, copy today. I'm using it. Copy data, guys. Copy data tool. What is it? It is called as in short. It is called as CDT. It is called as what? CDT. Copy data tool. Okay, guys. Copy data tool. So when we talk about the copy data tool, so whatever can you see here, we use it. That means though we are not using the level of programming here, guys, though we are not using the level of programming, the whatever the the linked service you created, data sets you created, everything, okay, in a very simplified manner, we can define it by using the CDT. By using what is that? The CDT. That is called as copy data tool. Copy data tool. So I'm using use. I'm just giving you some points. Use copy data tool to ingest data from source to sink. Ingest the data from the source to sink. The next one gives you, or we can say gives us, okay, wizard based experience. Wizard based experience. Wizard based experience. Okay. Uh, Wizard based experience while ingesting data into sink. Okay. So the third one is, we can say, guys, saves the time. One of the point I can say. Okay. But actually this cannot be, okay. Save the time means obviously it requires, okay. It's a basically, can you see here? Uh, okay. Type of optimization technique, I can say. But technically, if you want to say, I can say some 2 to 3 points on this. Okay. The copy data tool, the copy data tool is and optimize, is and optimize optimizes the process, optimizes the process of, okay, uh data ingestion, data ingestion, or data into the data lake, data into the data lake, data into the data lake, which is which is usually a first step in an end to end, in an data integration scenario, data integration scenario. Okay. And the next point I can say, guys, the flow of the, I can write one more point, the flow of CDT, everyone, the flow of CDT, that is called as copy data tool, is institutive. Okay, so applied on the data into the database as well. Data into the database. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay. And it automatically creates the resource groups, everything I can say. That is resources to copy the data from selected source and data. Okay, that is selected source and the target source or target, whatever we have it. Okay. So anyways, basically the main, the motive and the abbreviation of using this is, it is basically an, a high end, or else we can say the end tool or the end application we use it here. Generally, very rarely, I have not used it ever. Okay, in my that is a 4 years of experience or 4 years of cloud usage of this, I have not used it so far. But this is the technique you have it, guys. This is actually not much use, but you should know it. Copy data tool, CDT. So here everything will be wizard based. So as per the specifications, I'll use it here. I'll use a simple specifications for this. Okay. So even you should know that this is one of the feature you have it. Source data storage is the Azure blob storage. Okay. So I'm using one file. You can use it, or multiple files. You can use it. It doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm using a file here. So whatever the file you want, you can use it. So in the same way, I'm using the sync data storage. And guys, the sync data storage is the Azure Data Lake Gen 2. And the same file I wanted to copy it here. Okay. So that's it, guys. And now, basically, the advantage of using this one is that before using the service or before we start up, it will throw you an error. If there is any error in your pipeline, that is one of the advantage you can say, guys. Okay. Before starting the process, only it will give you the error, basically, in case of any error. So you need not wait for the pipeline to execute. Okay. You need not use the pipeline to execute and end the pipeline. And once the pipeline is ended, then only you'll come to know that whether the data is failed, everything, the copy process is failed, or whatever the thing is failed. So here you need not worry of the ending of the process. So at the time of that is starting up the CDT, that means the CDT won't start it if you have any error. So you can rectify the error before processing the data itself. Okay, that is one of the advantage I can say. Okay. So anyways, guys, so let's go ahead with this and try to see the practicals on the same. So when you talk about the practicals, first of all, can you see here, the same thing we use it. We'll just try to define the source and the target. We'll just try to define the source and the target here. So I'm just creating the source and the target. So guys, I'm starting up this session. I'm resharing the screen again. Can you see I'm opening this? Opening this. Select it here, everyone. First of all, select it here. Create the resource group. So guys, here you have a resource group. First of all, create the resource group and use it here, guys. Click on the create tab. and select the subscription, whatever I have it. So I'm using the CDT RG, means using of the use copy data tool. That is nothing but you have a resource group. So I'm creating the resource group first. So guys, this is done now. The next one is I'm creating the source. So let's create the source here. Select it here. Source is the Azure Blob Storage. Now, simply use it the same one. So click on the create. And now I'm using the source CDT. The name I'm using it as source CDT is also available. So I'll use it source CDT. That is info. Some name I'm using it source CDT info. So this is available. So click on the review, guys, and create it. Create it now. Okay, guys, so it's creating the source, and the next one is target. So I'm creating the target. So target, I'm using it here, guys. Source, that is the same one. ADL is Gen 2, we have to create as a target. So guys, create the target here. See, source and creation of target will be normal, guys. Why? Because all these are techniques what we are going to use in ADF. Okay, not in this. So I'm using, guys, sync CDT. This must be available. So click on the, guys, advanced tab and select enable hierarchical namespace because you want to make this one in Gen 2. Select the enable hierarchical namespace, click on the review. Click on the create. Okay, guys, so that's it. And the next one, can you see here? The sources are done here. It is ready and the sync is ready. So click on the source and go to the resource now. From the left blade, click on the browser, storage browser. Click on the container, guys, everyone. And now create the container. So as it is, I'm creating the container. So just choose it here. Input. Yes. So guys, this is ready. So go to the sync here and again go to the resource. Again, go to the resource. And now, guys, once after that, click on the storage browser. And now I'm creating the sync system here. So click on the sync. Click on the, use it here, add container. So I'm using the output container as the same, guys. Click on the create. Now it is ready, guys. That it is ready, guys, everyone. So now the source is ready. And now the source is ready. And as well as the sync is ready. Source is ready, but there is no data here. Am I right? Open this. Now upload the same, guys. Browse it. So take some files. Upload it, guys. So now it's ready. The sync is also ready. So I'm starting the ADF now. Just create the ADF session first of all. Now, data factory, click on this. Click on the create tab. Then afterwards, guys, so select the resource group as it is, you have it, CDT, and provide the name. So I'm using instance instance CDT session. Click on the review and create it. That's it, guys. It's ready now. Now, everyone just go to here. Just go to the resource. Simple, everyone. And now launch the studio. As you know, on the daily basis, we do this. Okay. But now, further, what we used to do, guys, everyone. First of all, we used to create the linked services every day. Am I right? Yeah, I'm audible, guys, everyone.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But that means we used to guys use the manage tab and create the linked services. In here, for that we used to tab onto this expand tab. But today I'm not going to use the expand tab. I'll not use any of these, guys. These are called as tiles. I'm not going to use any of the tiles here. Can you see here the button? Can you see it? This is the session instance CDT session. This is, we have created the session. Now can you see here? Here you have a ingest data button is there, guys, everyone. Can you see here on the top? That
Yes, sir.
means the complete pipeline you can design it using this. You can orchestrate, transform. That means flow, you can monitor it. Okay, code-free data pipeline, you can design it here. And then you have, what is that? Then you have, what is that?
Configure
Orchestrate,
SSIS.
transform.
Just click on this. Yeah, click on this ingest now. Guys, everyone, ingest. Can you see here? What does it says? Use copy data tool to perform one-time or scheduled data loading from 90 plus data sources. That means it supports almost all 90 plus data sources, guys. Once means only one time if you want. If you want repeatedly this CDT to run, so then you can use a scheduled trigger, you can use it, or tumbling into trigger also you can use it. These are triggers, guys. The trigger concept we have not yet started. So I'm not, I'm not starting on this. So scheduled trigger and tumbling into trigger, we'll see this. So run one means what? Manually we can use it, or trigger also we can design it here for the same once also. Just select it here, run once, click on the next. Simply you have next button, guys. Next. Now immediately the source already we have defined it. Here the source we have defined it now. So guys, select the source. Azure Blob Storage is the source. Okay. Connection also. Do we have defined the connection, or we have not defined the connection, guys? That means link service have we created or not so far?
No.
Not defined.
No.
So just click on the new connection. You can create the link service. As it is, the same window will pop up here. ls underscore blob underscore source. Select the subscription, you have it, and select the storage account. That's it. Test it here, guys. Click on the create. That's it, guys. It's ready now. Now you have to browse it to the folder or the file, whatever you have it. Browse it here. Can you see your input? 8 lines. Only one file is there. I'm selecting the same file. And now, can you see here? If you have any kind of a zip file, at that time, guys, we can use all these options. Suppose you want binary copy. Binary copy means what? Why do we use the binary copy, guys? Everyone, can you tell me? Why do we use the binary copy? When you have multiple format of data, yes, multiple format of data, to get the data into a common format or into read the data into the as it is format we have it, we use the binary. Okay, use what's it binary here. Okay, guys, so that's it. So this one is done now. Next, click on the next. Just 1 minute.
You are in mute, sir.
Sorry. So guys, here you can use what's that? Can you see after the first row as the header, you have the advanced option. Here you can use the file count, skip count, and ports. If you have double ports is there or single port is there in the data, any kind of other data is there, yes, the same you can use it here. And then if you have a compressed file such as zip file is there, you can use the gun zip, all these other things you can use it here. Okay. So anyways, we don't have any kind of these things right now. So we can just skip the same and click on the next. Now guys, this is the thing you have to define about the target. Target is what? ADLS Gen 2. Select the Gen 2, create the link to the service and provide it here, guys. ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2 underscore sync. I'll use. Select the subscription, you have it. And then guys, select the storage. Test the connections. Click on the create. Now this is done, guys. Where do you want to save the target? Into the output container. Na? So browse it here. In the output container, nothing is there. Click OK. And now, guys, this copy behavior we'll see in the next topic. What is this copy behavior? Your flatten hierarchy, merge files, preserve hierarchy that I'll explain in the next class. Okay. So these are all the options we have it. Okay. A concurrent, a max concurrent connections. Suppose if you want to make it in a batch mode, that the frequency of the same I can mention it here. Okay. So anyways, if the concurrent size, if you're mentioning it's here you can give the block size in MBs, you can use it here. 4 MB, whatever it may be, the block size, each block size you can mention it. Okay. Anyways, right now we don't have it, so I'm just removing it. these options. So now guys, click on the next. And now here you have pipeline. If you want to give the pipeline name, you can give it PLCDT. And now guys, click on the next. That's it. Everything is ready, guys. If you click on the next, it will be deployed here. Just check all the specifications you have given. You can edit the things here before running the same. In here, these are the properties. So now guys, I'm using the next option. See, the pipeline started now. So can here succeeded. Everything is done, guys. Once you click on the finish, the process will be back to Pavilion. Finished. Go to the sync system. Go to the output container. The airlines file. Just check here. The airlines file copied here. Yeah, it's copied, guys. That is from the source. We have to transfer the data to the target by using the copy data tool. That is called as a CDT, guys. So this is the simple technique we use, that is called as a copy data tool. Okay. So now, guys, any other doubts you have it, please respond to this.
Sir, you initially mentioned like this is we have to do this is very quick process. So why we are not using in real world?
The brick process means, see, basically what happens is you will have to add many parameters, many options you have to use it. Those things are not basically supported in the CDT. It's still under the development. There's a reason why we don't use it mostly.
Okay, sir.
So see, basically, you have to define the pipeline sometimes, and more activities has to be added. All these things you can't do it using this one. So generally, we go with the manual pipelines only. We design it, and but we run it in a production environment. That is different issue. Yeah. So that's the thing we have it, guys. For the day, okay. So
So new portal is started.
yeah, today evening you'll get it. Now you get it by
Okay, sir.
8
Thank you.
or 9 o'clock. You'll get the all everything, the access. You'll get it. We have already prepared for since morning. So today evening we'll get all the things. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Once it is started, I'll just put a message. I'll just I'll shoot a message in the group. You can just start streaming this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm ending the class. Bye bye.